So here we are, first outing in the van, off to Spalding.
Yeah.
Meatball's in the back, in his bed that's bigger than ours, you'll see it in a bit. Living a life of Riley. Yeah. Just driving up the towards Woodford at the moment. I don't know what road we're on. A14 towards Woodford. Got another hour and a bit to go. Yeah, it's been a pleasant drive. Few road works, but you know, in the UK. Yeah, loving it.
Loving it.
We were in Spalding, nice sunny day. Rose and Crown in Old Beach. Lovely weekend. We're spending it with the camper van built for under £2,500 group. Set up lovely here for the weekend. We should show you. Right, so there's our little setup for the weekend. We had the awning out over the weekend, but it got a bit windy, so I put it away last night. Probably put it out again today because it looks quite bright up there. It's kind of cool. So we'll give you a look around, see what's going on. So every van you can see that's in this paddock, up to that black and white Renault up there, and then from this green Sprinter up to the blue one at the end is all from the group. It's just a little thing. Then we have Growly Boy. Right. What? My leg's fat enough for you to eat, but you ain't having it. So just having a little walk around. Do our thing. Nice place. Nice big open field over there. But then again, it's Lincoln, isn't it? So Lincoln's all very wide and open and spacey. I'll just give you a walk up and down. There's Roger's van over there. Vivaro, one of my favourite vans, as you all know. And he does all the decals for the group. Right, yes, sir. There's all this like here, look, waving. Look at this, living the life of Riley. Look at you, look, blimey. Sonny, I thought you was knitting. Oh, she's playing with your balls, you're knitting. All right. We've got Richard's van here, his Maxus. Loves his Maxus, he does. Stop pretending you're enjoying yourself as well. And over here, Crafter, doing the solar. No electrics in it, so doing what they do, which is cool. And we come down. Nice little auto sleeper there, boxer. Got a fancy alarm, we heard it all last night. Little pod there, with a tent on it. There was another Vivaro here, but he's obviously gone out for the day. Got this lovely little build here with this lovely little lady and her lovely little dog. Having a nap, so I won't disturb her. Look at that. Right, River. Look at that. What? Say hello then. Say hello then. So I thought I'd do a tour of the site. This is what I've done. And here we have Campervan Gaz. He's one of my subscribers. I didn't know he was a subscriber at the time, till today. But this is his bus. A nice fit, what is it? Go on, Gav. Ducato. See, I can't speak Sicilian. Right, here he is, the man himself. Nice to meet you, my mate.
Hi, good.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Good.
Loving the weather after the last couple of days we've had.
Yeah, it's lovely.
In, where were we? Old Beach, isn't it?
Old
Beach, in Spalding. Yep, the flat country. And here we have an alien from Scotland just passing, right? Here she comes.
Alien who stole a baby.
That's it, yeah. Baby stealer. But this is his lovely bus. I had a look round earlier today and I am in love with it, to be honest.
I've not seen it yet, so I'm chomping at the bit. So.
He's not seen it, so he's going to give us a tour round.
Yeah, go and have a look.
He's more of a videographer than I am. He's just taking a break at the minute, so I'm hoping he can give me some pointers on what I'm doing and what I'm not doing right.
Go for it, yeah.
Seeing as I'm new, shiny and old. It's a lovely wall with some lovely vinegar. Any significance to those signs, mate, or just something pretty that you like to pick up and put on the van?
Yeah, things that catch my eye that I like. Yeah.
Beware the chickens. I love that one too.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's more of a statement than anything.
And I'm not sure whether Fee should be in there because of that sign.
What?
No stupid people.
Oh,
Beyond this point. So what you got in there then? Is that your controller for your solar?
Love this seat. That is for my. I've got a portable panel.
Yeah.
Just as an extra thing. Because in the winter, as you know, the sun's that
Sun's
low.
low.
I can have that out at the side of the van.
Yeah, that's a good cop.
Help in the winter, really.
So,
My side is on the table.
yeah, Fee's moved in before the man himself could even show us about
I've
it.
moved in.
But I love the interior of this van. It's personal and it's perfect.
Yes, I love it. All the little bits.
I just adore this van. When I saw it today, it was instant love at first sight, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the camera to Fee.
Oh, I can't see. I've got
And
sunglasses on.
Fee's going to get in. Oh, she's already in there. She's jumped in there.
I'm just going to do everything that I like.
Yeah, it's not finished, there's still things to do and things I want to change.
Always a work in progress, mate.
Always.
It is.
Look at the way the ceiling's been done. I love it.
But in the evening, it's really nice. It's cosy and homely.
And there's loads of little quirky things. Look.
It's really nice.
I see you've got a drum kit in there. You do.
Well, I just heard Dee say drum kit, so obviously we've had to have a drummer in the van, obviously. A drummer.
First time she's had any interest in videoing.
Because I like this van, so shut up. There's loads of little quirky things like do not disturb. I'm disturbed enough already, just over the bed, so you can get in the right mindset when you wake up first thing in the morning. It's lovely. I mean, I'm not using very many adjectives because I just think it's lovely. I love the way you've used. Oh my god, I was going to start sounding like an interior designer. Here, let me pass this back to you. I love the colours in it. It's really.
Yeah.
I'm so lovely. I'm so lovely.
But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get you showing us some of the secret little bits that you've added to it, mate, and your own little personal touches that you like the most.
Yeah.
So you can show us, because you know this deserves a video all of its own. This van, I'm sorry, but it does.
Yeah. Once it's finished, I'll do my own van tour. But will it ever be finished? I suppose that's the thing.
They never are, are they?
A similar concept, just because we're quite keen to have like a spacey area in it.
Yeah.
Because you can see lots of builds where they build that side and that side. You've got the right room.
Yeah. My old transit was like that. I was a bit
Bit tight going
in the
in.
middle. Yeah.
So it's nice and spacey.
And I made that more open, as obviously you can see.
But I like the way you've done this bit here, the seating area here.
How's this
Yeah.
been?
Any
Decoupage. That means anything.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
French?
I did attempt to say the words, but I forgot what it was.
Well, this is a bed. This pulls out.
So that's like another bed that you can.
Bed.
So you
Well,
could
so-
have like.
Fee,
Because that pulls out.
Fee.
What are you moving?
Can you let him talk? Because it's his van. And we're here to have a look at his van, not you guessing. Blimey. People follow us apparently for the banter. It might end soon.
Do you want me to go in?
Yeah, go in, one mate.
Yep, so I love it at night. Just being sat up there with my fairy lights on. It's really cosy, really homely.
Can you put one now for us, mate? Let's have a look. It's nice and darkish in the back there, isn't it? If it's going to be an hassle, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, obviously you don't get the effect in the daytime. But
No.
I sit up there with my dog, who's being kidnapped at the moment.
Yeah, river.
Yeah, next to me, and I've got my telly, and it's nice, cosy.
You was telling us about the bed, mate, why you done it like this.
Yeah, so that just pulls out to there. And that just drops down, and it's full. It's a 6-foot van.
Yeah.
So it's another 3-quarter bed. So
That's a good thing about these vans, is they've got the widest dimension across, haven't they, than all the other vans that are out there at the minute.
Yeah.
And they're perfectly square as well, aren't they, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because we did look at getting one of these, but they didn't do one long enough as like what we needed, so we're probably not going to spend that.
They do an extra long wheelbase, don't they?
They do, but it's still not as long as the long wheelbase Sprinter,
Right.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
And the long wheelbase just gives us that bit of extra room. Like.
Yeah. Well, I've tried to make it a bit like. They say your van reflects your personality, don't they?
Yeah, it's a bit bohemian.
So if you
That's
look
the
in
word.
the
Isn't it?
front, it's a bit rock and a bit
Oh yeah.
and a bit
I noticed the
sorry.
skull.
and a bit rough and a bit.
As you like it.
So
Ah, you
I
did
want-
the stickers on the top as well. 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah, Saint Fee's looking into doing.
I've got to paint the van. I've got to paint it yet, and it's going to be.
What are you painting it in, mate? Do you know?
I do. I don't know when to.
Well, no, don't reveal it. If you don't want to reveal it, you're all good.
But it will look. Oh, it reflects me. It'll look a bit rough on the outside.
Reflect your personality.
But love and peace and happiness on the inside.
Absolutely. But I truly truly adore this van. I love it to bits. I do. It's just beautiful. It really is. But
so yeah, if I just quick plug.
Yeah, quick plug.
Campervan Gaz.
Campervan Gaz. Go and find his site. I'll put a link in the description below for him.
If you're in bed, sleep at night, or can't sleep at night, put a video on. You'll be off in seconds. You'll be asleep in seconds.
Oh, that's if they can get halfway through this one to find out that bit, mate. Yeah.
Have another one. Yeah.
There you go. Well, thank you ever so much for showing us around your lovely van.
It's all right. It's a pleasure.
I'll get some video of River running about, I think.
Yeah, she's. Can't say she's been kidnapped.
Brilliant.
Yes, she does.
Cheers, my mate. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Here we have Dave and Rosie's bus. He's just fixing the injectors while he's on site. Always a good idea to do something like that if you've got the place to do it and the tools to get on with it. Things have to be done on the road. Full transit high top. Small wheelbase this one, isn't it though? Small wheelbase. Wally engine? 2.2 engine. Have a look at him there, pulling the injectors out. Nice and easy on fold. Love it. Look, he's all gloved up. This is the man himself. Hello mate, you alright? Not doing too bad. You're going to show us around the inside of your bus because your missus won't.
That's about right.
Yeah. Got a lovely big awning on this, Outdoor Revolution. Can't knock them. I've always bought Outdoor Revolution awnings because they.
Double bedroom on the one end if we needed.
Yeah, it's massive awning though, isn't it? Ah, it's good. It's good. Right. So we're going to go round the back first and have a look and see what he's done because Dave's built this himself, so he can tell you all about it. Here she goes. Look, how light a whip it.
Running off. Yeah, that's all I did.
What?
Just bring the van originally, just rest the Toro bikes. Never had intentions of doing any of this.
Yep, yeah, it's all done. Look at this. Look,
So then it just morphed into this because we enjoyed being away so much.
That's it.
Racing the space of the bike.
So you built yourself a nice garage under here anyway, but you haven't closed her in.
No.
It's quite cool. Keep all your tools and bits and bobs in there.
Plenty of access to all the gear, like the fridge, the toilet goes underneath at the front as well.
Yeah, we'll have a look round the front in a minute. You used Scorver bars, people. Everybody uses them. I use them. Brilliant buy, but you made your own slats.
Yeah, recycled 18mm ply that I had around in the garage.
Stuff under there.
Recycle it.
That's absolutely.
Extra insulation under the bed when the wheel arches anyway, because that's the cold spot. Extra insulation. When I redid all the van, I stripped it right back to bare again. Then redid everything. More insulation. New ply. Wanted a different finish, so the ply finish had to be a bit better. So we wanted to paint it rather than carpet it or board it.
Yeah. Yeah, all handmade cupboards. Cabinetry, isn't it? It's called cabinetry.
Yeah, I just kept everything like dead simple, dead basic, dead light.
Yep, so you could do
if
it.
anyone else that had a bit of DIY skill could look at this and think, yeah, I can actually do this. It is that basic, that light.
That's what
I mean, when where I park at work, the back end has only dropped about 10 to 15 mil.
So you've done this
with everything in it.
This one was your tester van, wasn't it? Because you was thinking about going into a more permanent situation with a bigger bus.
Yeah, we will be.
Yeah, I know you will be. What I'm trying to say is that it was your tester bus to see if you got on with it and you loved it, which most people do.
It was a big experiment.
Yeah.
Not only on the build, whether we could get on with it, whether the two of us, because you're in a lot smaller space, whether the two of us could get on right in it.
Didn't kill each other.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's really fine. I mean, like I say, everything was a trial, a total experiment on this van to see how basic it could be kept, but how light as well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people overlook the weight situation because they want thick cabinets, all these fancy finishes.
Bits and pieces, yeah.
Well, they want to board the walls. Oh, let's do, which is nothing against any of that. But then they want to use like recycled pallet wood.
Yeah.
All this adds weight.
9 times out of 10 though, the people that want to do that only use it for weekend and holiday use throughout the year, and they go back to bricks and mortar.
Yeah, fair enough.
There are a few that do it full time that put that sort of stuff in, but they don't really travel about a lot. But
still got to think of the weight at the end.
Still got to think of the weight because it's got to get over the bridge.
A lot of
And the
these,
bosser ain't going to,
you know, even long wheelbase vans, most of them are only 3.5 tonne. By the time you put a full tank of fuel, they've got underslung water tanks, LPG tanks, God knows what that soon makes up. Then you've got both people in it.
Can I do this a minute? Come on, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's saying all that because he knows I'm putting all that on mine, so I feel it a bit of a dig.
But it's not that. It's just that you know that you're going to have to upgrade your suspension.
Yeah, I'm upgrading the suspension anyway, which is why I'm doing it. Because at the end of the day, a long wheelbase can't carry as much weight as a standard wheelbase or a medium wheelbase.
So you know, people got to bear that in mind a little bit. That's why I built this. Everything's like 6mm ply except for the door fronts.
Yep.
Which I wanted something a bit more robust to the fronts.
A bit more chunky. Yeah, it saves them rattling about as well and helps keep them shut. Have you got the magnetic? What locks you got in holding them shut when you're driving about?
Just the ordinary
Oh, the old clip and ball. Yeah, they're good though.
Yes, it's just basic framework. You can see the guts to it inside.
Yeah, lovely little bit of storage up there with your baskets.
Bit of paint. Anyone can do it.
It does the job. Up and about you go. You recently put a window in the side as well, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I had it at home, even though we're now getting rid of the van. We're changing it next month. Middle of June, we'll be changing it hopefully to get something bigger to start again because we've got plans for the future.
Yeah.
The window was in at home, so it went in.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll have a look round the side so people can see. Look, I'm going to get her in a video here. Look. Hobos everywhere. So this is inside the awning. Oh look, Fee again dossing in somebody else's build.
In the comfy chairs is what we
In the comfy chairs, the lounge chairs, the lounge. Oh, I can't even say it. Oh, we have a few nice little bit of perspex here with some stickers. Let's go to this one first because like that's the most important sticker they've got. And then you got Richard Group. And anyway, down here, Sweet Lamb. You got here, there, and everywhere. And a couple of posy pictures. Coco's Wild Camp where we're going in a couple of weeks. That'd be cool. So you got a copper sink, mate.
Yeah, well it's tin, it's actually a copper tin one, copper plated tin sink. Which was originally a jam pot, cut the handle off and then drilled a hole in the middle and then dressed the tin down so that it could actually sink the waste down, so it wouldn't pour water in the bottom. Little cheapo pump action tap off of eBay.
Yeah, they work. Is it a hand pump or foot pump?
Just literally hand pump. Cool. With underneath the sink there's two 20-litre tanks under there, one for clean and one for grey.
Nice bit of storage though. I mean, you know, you got your seat over there. I take it's all storage under there. Is that where batteries are?
There's batteries and all the electrics are the main supplies underneath in the corner, and the rest of it's just storage.
Yeah. All the little compass frame, and let's show the secret, shall we? I mean, like you got a nice countertop here, and if you lift up the countertop, Dave, I'll let you do that. Ta-da! Look at that nice splashback. Cooker does all the deal. Well, does all the deal. What the f does that mean? It does the do. I take it it's a 3-ring hob, mate, is it? Because it's got. What's the third knob for? Oh, a grill, a grill.
But the grill's crap.
Yeah, I'll find that on all of them.
Just
Rubbish.
Yeah, the grill's crap.
That's why when we got the cooker one that we didn't put a grill in it because it's just rubbish.
Hence we got the little camping toaster underneath.
Yep.
Because the grill is absolutely crap.
what's it called?
Ridge Monkey.
Yeah, we've got 2 size Ridge Monkeys in the cupboard, and the gas bottle's just sat underneath.
That's brilliant, isn't it? Does everything we want to do in the tin.
More storage underneath here as well. Built a cupboard up above the cabs, which is more storage because they've only got limited storage up there.
Yep. Does that go all the way back to the front, does it? Or is it just...
Virtually.
Right, okay, brilliant.
Goes back that depth.
That's a good fair
Because I wanted to
storage.
get more insulation in the front there because obviously transits rust out above the cab.
Yeah.
So that was the idea behind that one.
That's a nice bit of storage there, mate. Done a good job.
That's about it, really.
That's it. Well, thank you for showing us around your van. Here's his window that he put in the other week. He's got a picture of it. He hopefully might let me, send it to me and I can put it on this video of a nice headshot, wouldn't it? Yeah. Nice headshot.
I'll send that over
We'll
later.
get that one in. Cheers, mate. Well, thank you for showing us around your van.
Very welcome.
And I hope I can do it some justice, but I'm crap videographer, so we'll give it a go. And you've been on video a lot, a lot. see, look, see, DWP, she's not disabled.
I work hard for a living.
Yes,
Thank you
you
very
do.
much.
Yes, you do. Right, okay. Thank you very much.
No worries, mate.
Hello, my name's Paul Booty and this is my Iveco Turbo Daily.
Let's have a walk round. Start with the front and the side, mate. You can tell us what's going on.
Don't look at the exhaust trim, that's just silly.
Your manly bits.
Oh yeah.
Right, so what you been doing with it?
We've done, apart from having to order a new wheel trim for this side because it's totally missing.
Yeah.
We've, the van is pretty much as it was, but it was a really bad shade of pink. So we've resprayed it. It bloomed overnight, so it's got to be resprayed again. Bonnet was black, that's now faded. Christmas present was a new set of hubcaps from the wife. And if you're fitting windows in your van and you cut the hole with an angle grinder, cover your mirrors up before you do it.
So it goes a bit sparky from the start.
Yeah. And no matter how much you clean it, it just rusts up again all the time.
Yeah.
The rest of the van is pretty standard. It was a Husky racing van.
Yeah.
The guy had 6 kennels inside, a small living area, and then the buggy fitted in the boot space. It came with the wind-out awning on the side. It came with blow-air heating, an electric roof fan vent. Everything was in the van. It was a very, very cheap van. I couldn't say no to it. Since we've had it, lockdown is quite a boring time. We just cracked on and got on with it. Nothing was actually measured properly.
So if you don't mind me asking, how much did you fork out for the van base?
The van, it hadn't done 100,000 when I bought it. I paid 400 quid for it.
It's a steal, isn't it, at the end of the day?
2001 plate. We initially measured a gas bottle, put in the back, decided where that wall was going to go. Then we laid the shower tray and toilet in to determine the width of the bathroom, determined the next wall. The only other criteria was the sofa bed length, which was behind the driver's seat. And whatever was left, we made cupboards to fit.
That's what you do, isn't it? You've got to keep it as basic as possible, haven't you?
When I bought the van, I went in the pub and saying to everybody I bought a van thinking about a camper, and the guy said, got a caravan at home if you want it for nothing. Job done.
Yep.
And we literally laid all the cupboard doors out on the floor, worked out had the gap that was between the sofa bed and the bathroom, and built a cupboard to fit it. So everything is bespoke.
What?
£100 at the marketplace. Roger kindly fitted that today.
Roger ain't bad, is he?
No, Roger's all right. That gives you a nice extra room on the side. In fact, the plan might be to open the back of the gazebo up and then have a run through right through to Richard's van through the whole lot.
Party bus.
Yeah. The seats came out of an MGZT. That was 60 quid, another bargain. The swivel base I couldn't find for love nor money anywhere, and I said to my mate with the workshop, I said I'm struggling to find a base. He said come with me, and we went and looked in his shed and there was a transit swivel base.
So when
20 quid.
it's a nice fit.
Yeah, we hell of a waste of space at the top, so we put a shelf up for the bedding and stuff. You've got to utilise every bit of space you've got in the van. No matter how big the van is, it's never big enough.
That's it. It's always a project anyway. It's never finished.
Yeah. And if the wife's finished washing up, we'll have a look into that. No, it's not finished yet.
Yeah, lived in. It's all about lived in. The whole point of my channel is to show people living in vans, not living on a shop forecourt. Like.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day.
If you wanted to have a little look.
Because anyone can go down to a showroom and look at a bus, but they don't often see a bus that's lived in, do they?
No. The other thing you should think about when you're building a van, you never do, is where you're putting your rubbish.
Yeah, rubbish bin.
Dirty laundry and stuff, where does that all go? Especially when you're living in the van, that's quite a major concern. But no, the old swivel base was quite nice for the seating.
Yeah, they're nice looking seats, nice comfortable seats, aren't they?
They're all electric, they're all heated, so the major alteration was the stereo. It was down at a hell of a degree angle and the CD used to jump. So what we've done now, we've fitted a double din where the heater controls were and moved the heater controls down. They're only cables, so it's quite simple to do.
Yeah.
The van is quite big. It's done for European travel and everything, so you've got your socks and pants and stuff, and a safe for your passports or whatever. All the electrics are done from there. These are batteries for the rechargeable bikes. Everything else is the bathroom, toilet,
You can come in and
Yeah, go and film the back.
Yeah, this is that.
I'm out of the way.
Yeah, all right. Oh,
I haven't looked.
right, where you go. Good tour, man.
Yeah.
No, don't mind the washing up. We don't mind washing up.
We're going in together, but you're okay.
Yeah, we're going in the box together. We want to be together.
Yeah. It's window in the back, so if you've got a big awning on the side, it's not a problem with the toilet window in there. Toilet obviously empties through the back, so you can take your cassette out inside the back door. I've had to set the toilet forward because of the curb at the back of the van when the rear lights are, you wouldn't get the cassette out. Which gives you a handy place to store the TV and your alcohol and stuff for travelling. This sink here, I'll turn your light on for you, hang on. This sink was avocado, the caravan was that old. So the wife sprayed it white.
Very good job, gives it.
Yeah, this was an old X-ray glass or plastic. I just cut a wooden frame the same size as it, stuck the LED round, and that's an instant bit of lighting.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, we put the sofa, I say, was the deciding length of this, which now obviously pre-slides out to get to wardrobe, and you've got to have a drinks cabinet, haven't you?
Oh, everyone's got to have somewhere to store that, haven't they?
Yeah, that is basically the van. All the electrics under here, batteries at the bottom, inverters and everything are in there.
That's brilliant, mate.
So that is
Nice and cosy, isn't it?
that
That's all
is
you
our
need.
van.
So I take it this folds out into a bed.
Yeah, that slides out. Yeah, double bed. Don't walk back.
No, I just noticed that there.
Yeah. These we had the 6 cupboard doors. So one goes up there for your dried food, and the rest will just go up here.
Your bits and bobs,
Bottles,
innit?
pyjamas, cups, sauces, kitchen end, and then living room in.
That's a win, isn't it? You've got loads of space, which is the main thing, and you're
Yeah.
nice and comfortable.
And the windows came out of the caravan.
So what are they, Seika windows? Are they Seika, they call them?
I don't know, it's plastic double
Yeah.
glazed. I've got the trim to go round them when I get round to it.
He will, he will.
But yeah, I literally got my skill saw on the side of the caravan and cut about there,
Yeah.
measured the centre of the hole, stripped the window out, which she cleaned all the rubber and everything. The piece of metal that I had left was my template for cutting the hole.
Brilliant,
You couldn't go wrong with it.
brilliant, yeah.
So even an idiot like me can build a van, so I'm sure anyone can build one.
That's a good van, mate. It looks lovely.
It's not bad.
Nice and cosy.
It does the job.
Yeah. Are you going up to Coco's in a couple of weeks?
No, we're going. I can't remember. Where are we going, Rose? Oh, we're going down to Winchester way somewhere for a mate's birthday party for the same time.
I'm sure you'll be doing the same thing I will be doing up in Coco's.
I'll probably be having a couple of beers.
Right, well, thank you ever so much, Paul, for showing us around, mate.
Not a problem.
Oh, mind that. Can't see where I'm going when I'm pointing this thing. Cheers, bud.
Right.
Hello.
I'm Dave.
Dave, or otherwise known as
Todd,
Todd. Why does everybody call you Todd?
because I'm usually by myself.
Because he's usually by himself on his Todd, but there's his missus.
No.
Bingo monster. She stole three for bingo. Right, so we're going to have a lovely tour around your bus. Right, so what do you want to start with? What's your head? We're going here in the awning. Lovely little cooking area. Let's get things done. All you've got to do is enough to eat. That's what we do. Right, so if we come into the boudoir, let's get you on camera here. Right, where do you want to start, my mate? Show us what you've done, what you've had to do.
Area.
The business area.
Where I do all my sleeping.
Right, yeah, sleeping.
All underneath the bed. It's all the storage area.
Yeah.
Cooktop.
Cooker-top, let's have a look here. Oh, I'll come in with you.
Up my sink. I've got my sink in here. I do have running water, but I haven't put my tap on yet.
Right,
Just I've shortened my kitchen down so I could have the bed for full length.
cool.
But,
Oh, look at that, look.
all the fans,
All the lights are in, the fans are on.
The fan doesn't. No, it's just nice, simple.
Nice little sitting area with storage and the bog underneath there, I see.
I can pull my batteries under my seats.
Okay,
Nice and easy.
so your battery's under. How many batteries you got under there?
I've got two 110s.
Two 110s, and how's it hooked up?
I've hooked them up in parallel.
Okay,
So we can them up. I'll charge them with my
let's have a look at
big
this.
old ambulance charger.
Cool, what amp's that then?
That's a 40 amp charger.
That's pretty cool. It charges them up pretty quick, I should think.
That's a video. Off that on everything at the moment I'm using 12 volt. I do use 240
So
on one side.
you built your own overhead?
Yes, I've got my own overhead. This used to, like I say, this used to be an ambulance.
Yeah.
So it was all fiberglass. And
All right, yeah, so already insulated.
No, it wasn't insulated.
Okay.
It was actually had a fiberglass shell, and there was nothing behind the fiberglass.
Okay.
Nothing at all, not even a bit of rock wool. All of this was all blocked off.
Yeah.
There used to be a big switchboard here for all the ambulance lights, and this used to come all the way to here.
Oh.
I've got me a pickup roof lining.
Yep.
Put the roof lining, and then put a false bottom in it. So I've actually got some storage.
That's pretty cool. That's all you need.
Yeah. The single seat stack was actually in the actual ambulance.
Well, that's always a bonus because like ambulances always put in single seats, don't they? So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
It didn't have a walkway either. This was all bolted.
oh, it had a big hard bulkhead there, did
It
it?
had a big steel bulkhead in.
That's weird. Are these on swivels then, or they just?
No, I have
stuck in.
got the swizzles. I just haven't put them in yet.
You made some changes recently, didn't you, kitchen?
Yes.
Because you wanted to move the bed around.
Yeah. Oh, so I was getting uncomfortable sitting across. Every time I woke up in the morning, it would be crick in my neck. So I moved the bed round,
Shorten the kitchen.
shorten the kitchen, 12 inches. So I have to move all this out. I have to put these.
Yeah, the old extender. Let's move back a bit so we can get that in frame.
Yeah.
The old kitchen tabletop extender.
Yeah. So we've got some extra space when we don't have
The awning up.
the awning up.
Yeah.
We've got enough space to have it. Everything in there.
So you've got everything you need
Yeah.
to carry on. So what, you sleep in this during the day after you finish your night shifts,
Yep.
and you don't get moved on because nobody moves anybody during the day, do they?
Nobody moves anybody during the day.
Yeah.
Everybody can stop where they like.
That's a bit of a win. You've got a bit of a bonus over everybody else, haven't you?
Win, yeah.
Right, okay. Well, thank you for a lovely tour of your van, sir. Should we go and see who's in, see what she's doing? Oh, look, Maple's in his bed. He's up there living a life of Riley. Look at this. Bit hot for Maple outside, so he's in a cage. Apart from that, rear. So well, there you go. That was a Spalding meet. Off to Coco's in a couple of weeks. Spend the weekend on top of a mountain. Lovely views. Never been. Looking forward to it. So if you like the video, you know what to do. Hit that button underneath. Give us a subscribe, a like. Pass us on to your mates, and we'll catch you on the next video that comes along. Cheers now. Take care. Bye bye.